Travels in Trumpland with Ed Balls continues Sunday at 9 on BBC Two.
Tonight at 10, after historic lows, interest rates have been raised for only the second time since 2009. The increase by a quarter of a point to 0.75% will mean higher mortgages for some.
Every decision I make about what I'm doing in my daily life, I have to think, do I have the money to do that? And it's just really, it's frustrating and it holds me back.
Well, what does the increase mean for savers? And is the Bank of England considering more rate rises? Also tonight. Calm on the streets of Zimbabwe. An announcement on a new president is imminent following the disputed election. She was murdered by her adoptive father. Now a review finds chances were missed to save 18-month-old Elsie Scully Hicks. A special report from Nicaragua, where more than 300 people have been killed in violent protests over the rule of President Ortega. With nearly 8 out of 10 Britons owning a smartphone, we look at how digital devices are transforming people's lives. And England crash out of the Hockey World Cup after defeat to the Netherlands.
Coming up on Sports Day on BBC News, Captain Kohli makes a brilliant century, his first on English soil, as day 2 of the first test ends beautifully poised.
Good evening. Interest rates, after remaining at record low levels, have been increased for only the second time since the financial crisis of 2008. The Bank of England's Monetary Policy Committee voted unanimously for the rise from 0.5 to 0.75%. The change had been widely predicted, despite concerns over rising personal debt and a slowing housing market. It means more than 3.5 million mortgages subject to variable or tracker rates will become more expensive. But it's good news for some savers. Here's our business editor, Simon Jack. Now, Newsnight's about to begin over on BBC Two in a few moments. Here's Evan.
There's a lot of talk that Julian Assange has fallen out with the Ecuadorian authorities and will soon have to leave the embassy to face the music. Tonight, we'll hear from his lawyer on his health, his problems, and what life he faces when he leaves. Join me now on BBC Two.
That's it. Now on BBC One, it's time for all the news where you are. Have a very good night.